Oke.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off.
Skip tas.
Not the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Luas banget soalnya. Cakupannya luas.
Shine down! Here comes the catch. Illusion shattered. Beg for mercy.
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda...
Fearless.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied. Go, Barbara, go!
Hey? Quietly now. Merciless.
Born of ice and frost.
Gotcha.
Next on the agenda...
Fearless.
Another test subject.
Busted.
Access denied. Let the show begin. Huh. We're way behind. No touching.
Gotcha.
Have a little taste. That tingle? Try.
Access denied.
Busted.
Have a little taste.
Healthy
That
block.
tingle?
Into the void. Extinguished.
The wrong test subject.
My blade will lead us through the shadows.
The campaign begins. There is no escape.
Ini hal buah. Mulai. Ini mulai buah.
Illusion shattered.
Hanya
Steady
up.
as stone.
Bagus sih. Kalau nggak gitu, gua ngalah buah. Lagi masih baru mulai, baru jam lah.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Next customer.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
There is no escape.
Ready.
Illusion shattered.
Gue nyampe Natlan. Gue habisin. Deadline-nya pada habisin.
Shine down.
Time to testify. Loaded.
Now you shall perish.
130.000. Aduh. Baru bangun.
Ad Astra
Ya,
Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
udah ketinggalan.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Adventurer. Think you can last around?
Ah,
Come on! We're having so much fun! Oh, mine to command. My guiding star.
Hunt them down.
Kapow! Slip. It's justice o'clock. Rain of bullets. Wow! Charge! Rain of bullets.
Surrendering will be gentle. Into the shadows.
Don't be scared.
Come a little closer. Loaded.
The night is cold.
Evil looks.
Yep.
Shoot on sight.
Heads up! You're incoming! What's happening? Life goes on. Oh, mine's a command.
Shudder!
Freeze! Charge! Shred 'em!
Crush! Blood of frost! Beg for mercy! More speed!
Ah, lu giliran kabut kok.
Not now.
Rise!
Freeze! Up the ante!
Stars, shine through.
Shudder! I condemn you!
Go.
Crush!
Maria sweeping in! Up the ante!
Apa nih? Iya ya. Artinya udah berapa? 8 tahun kayaknya. Aduh. Tua gue. Tua. Ada.
As life goes on. The night is cold.
Time to testify! Into the shadows!
Tak terasa waktu air tuh.
Up the ante!
Go. Not now. Cold. Mine's a command. Let's finish this quickly. Rise.
There is no escape!
Cut to the chase.
Shudder! Freeze to the core! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Life goes on.
Beg for mercy!
Incoming.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Shine down! Shudder!
Illusion shattered. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Go.
Emang
Torn to oblivion.
nah semakin si itu sih
Shine down.
oh I know apa ya banyak skill
There is no escape. Life goes on. Cut to the chase. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Barrier sweeping in! Right! Obviety!
Nowhere to hide. Go. Opening box of Adepti tricks. Incoming. There is no escape. Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Right! Charge! Thunder!
Torn to oblivion.
aduh ini kok susah amat sih
With sword comes shadow.
lebih parah dari tadi sini
Incoming. Don't blink. Hey.
berat.
There is no escape. This is long overdue. Cut to the chase. Got lucky that time. Incoming. Shudder. Yeah. Freeze to the core.
Aduh.
I condemn you. More speed. Don't blink. Hey! Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. No touching. Blaze over. With sword comes shadow. Crush. Blood of frost. Beg for mercy. Nowhere to hide.
Susah itu ya makin skill
Cut to the chase. Shine down. Freeze to the core. Now you shall perish.
Kalau misalnya 1 menit gak bisa setengah susah sih.
This is long overdue. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Born of ice and frost. Don't blink. Torn to oblivion.
Udah sampai 1 menit. Ini udah bisa nih berat.
Illusion shattered. Blaze over. Vengeance will be mine. Crush. Rack and ruin. To the chase. Shudder. I condemn you. More speed.
Tadi edit dong. Nyo susah. Itu gua nggak kepake, gak guna udah. Ini di wadada tut. Ambil. Atus. Akhirnya pas banget.
Our foes grow in strength, but that isn't entirely a bad thing. You need constant challenges to keep your skills strong and your judgment sharp. Otherwise, you lose your edge. There's no useful experience to be gleaned from plateauing. We've got each other's backs, so let's push ourselves today.
Ya.
It's not often that I have the chance to take a rest before the battle is truly over. I keep asking myself, can I really afford to take a rest yet? And if there are still monsters that have not yet been vanquished, the answer is no. I cannot stop now. You'd like to join me in a moment of meditation? Oh, all right. Close your eyes. Now, join me in turning your gaze inward, to the deepest part of your being.
I don't know if the thought of the battles ahead is troubling you, but if so, I do have one suggestion to make. We should make sure we're well rested before we proceed. We could find a safe spot to have an afternoon nap, for example. I always strive to do things perfectly, but so often I find that the harder I push myself, the more mistakes I end up making. I don't know if the thought of the battles ahead... We should make sure
Our foes grow and you need constant...
Pak gua.
There's no rush to get to the next battle. It's critical to fully recover your strength if you want to stand the best chance of securing victory. Why don't we take some time to review the enemy threat and fine-tune our plan of attack? In my experience, the more thorough the plan, the sweeter the satisfaction when it all finally comes together.
Oh gitu ya. Halo bro, ya halo bro. Kemarin lu mampir gua cuekin. Oh, datang. Halo. Ini lah hulu ya. Apain? Tak. Gaming. Dengan yang jam malam bukan siang, bukan malam, bukan siang. Anda bagaimana? Habis itu gue balik lagi. Kadang kalau mau cepet EXP ala kadar.
We're way behind schedule.
What's wrong?
All hail! Game's up. Fun's over. Another star goes out!
capek. Kalian selamat pagi, pagi, pagi pak, pagi hari yang pagi banget. Gua sekarang lagi jam streaming yang nggak nentu kapan bangun gua stream. Waktu gua kadang nggak bisa.
Fearless.
Access denied. I'll protect us. Huh. Hi.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
No touching. Blaze over.
Here comes the catch. Into the void.
Let's dance. Access denied.
No.
Set.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Hi. We're way beyond. Born of ice and frost. All hail.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Merciless. Here comes the catch.
Deck itu masa nggak nyampe cepet ya.
We're way behind schedule.
Baik lagi tempat tadi. Ada banyak kunci yang gak gue redeem soalnya. Yang tak kunci yang nganggur. Kenapa bro? Cakah bahasan apa nih? Apa yang mau diulas? Apa yang mau di review? Sesuai dengan kemampuan ya. Kopi yang mau diulas. Lihat ini. Lihat kenapa? Mau gacha atau gimana? Gacha tapi belum gacha bingung. Gacha di apa enggak? Ya mah modelnya pokoknya harus tim sama Asker. Wajib. Kalaupun di luar Asker aja sih. Mau ngambil cepet. Oke, lu udah. Kita ke sini dulu. Oke. Ini gue kerjain. Nah, aku sih kayak gini. Update sekarang nih kayak gini. Kita nggak perlu ke menu trialnya buat lihat. Em, karena nggak tahu. Ini critical damage. Berarti biar pertama harus critical damage. Nah, sesuai sama konstelasinya aja gue mah. HP harus ada yang HP. Rumah via swift ya. Ya, hacking. Pandem. Main 2 tahunan gitu. 83. Oh. Only live in Paris live. Kayak yang tim. Waduh. 6k 6 eh. Kalau di atas. Kan rekomendasinya 180. Karetnya. Tadi apa? Eh, eh, ketika damage pasti ngejar ketika damage sih tetap nggak naik. Siapa yang mau gue? Kalian kalau perlu dia DPS mah taikin aja. Emang lu macam lo. C2 niat. Pak kok jangan kayak gua. Jangan tadi kan gua lihat base-nya dulu. Tadi tuh satu yang kayaknya bisa ngincer tapi nggak bisa. Nanti lo cobain. Santai yang kalau mau. Kalau nggak yang tadi juga. Biar ngangkat C 100%. Masih yang bagus. Cut off-nya dulu kali. Tuh. Halo bang, halo. Kan pagi gini rame ya. Dan gue pas malam jam biasa, waduh sepinya. Halo ilah hulu bro. Gue tadi mau apa ya? Gue dapet. Ya, dah, kayak gue selesai. Jangan lupa udah di review berarti harus di follow ya. Ini nggak maksa. Maksa apa? Aduh, bagus ya. Ganti. Udah 30.000. Ketika dia udah 10. Nah, ini ya satu atau kayak dua. 180 mah baru tahun ya. Ini Taikin nih. Kita ini Taikin. Itu orang yang asli sama kalau senjata atau talentnya belum ya kali lu emang nggak gitu. Ini larinya ini kayak HP ya. Jadi ini larinya ke defense. Itu berarti baik lagi lu mau apa enggak? Lebih pastinya kalau misalnya lu taikin at least sampai 10 200. Kalau nggak mau segini. No 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 sama. keluarin dulu. Kalau gua tabungan. Wish lu des. Ayo. Ya, jangan lupa kalau udah yuk artinya harus di lu. Pak, kenapa udah sih? Kenapa nggak pakai elemental sih? Kan arti kita harus gaji. Keluarin uang lu. Apa enggak? Itu ada 3. 10% ke 20 karakter baru. Fix sama yang lain.
Now it's your turn.
There is no escape.
Swift as the swallow. Butterfly.
Hunt them down. Change of plan.
Cacet dah. Cacet.
Let's get it on! Gotcha! Crush!
Rack and ruin. Freeze to the core. Beg for
Apa
mercy.
langsung di
I condemn you.
All right, here comes another one.
Shine down!
Yeah, up and away.
Ready.
Cup.
Look alive! Game set. Lots off.
Oh, lupa. Ya kan nggak bisa. Kita masih.
All right, here comes another one.
Closing in.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Loaded.
I'll protect us.
Things are about to get dicey. Crush! Yeah. Ha. 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 Tja. Tja. Yeah.
Beg for mercy.
Let's get it on! Hi! You're dead meat! Tja, busted!
Let's dance.
Crush! Huh? Tja, quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Vengeance will be mine. Shudder. Eye for an eye.
I'll protect us.
Gotcha. Crush!
Go. Chat, bro.
Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Get ourselves a strike.
Your skull!
Dancing in the wind. Flip and fly.
Better hold on this time.
Time to testify. Ready. Buckle up! Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah.
Illusion shattered!
Ills be gone.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Loaded.
Swift as the swallow, closing in.
Into the shadows. Hunt them down. There is no escape.
Flip and fly.
Now you shall perish.
Dancing in the wind. Go as one.
Time to testify. Ready.
Catet lah.
Lights out. Let the show begin.
Aduh gua.
Freeze to the core.
Udah lah.
Shudder. Yeah. Huh? Rack and ruin. Crush. Here comes the catch. Shudder. Good grief. Crush. Yeah. Busted.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Flood of frost. Eye for an eye. Punishment.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Yeah. Freeze to the core. Shudder. Yeah. Crush. Shudder.
Lights out. Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Quietly now.
Yeah. Beg for mercy. Crush. You can't run. Shudder. Shiver. Beg for mercy. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Ills be gone. Up and away.
Use the force authorized.
Illusion shattered.
Dancing in the wind. Closing in.
Where evil lurks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
Yeah. Up and away.
Now you shall perish.
Ills be gone.
Ready.
Behold,
Go for our protection.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Judgment. Vengeance will be mine. Shudder. Rack and ruin.
the gift of grace.
Gotcha.
No.
Punishment.
Power.
Beg for mercy.
Touche.
The truth shall set you free.
Quietly now. Busted.
Hear
You can't run.
the word. Grace be upon you.
Yeah.
Let the show begin.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Good grief.
Butterfly.
Hunt them down. Into the shadows.
Go as one.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Swift is the swallow. Up and away.
Time to testify. Get ready.
Go as one. Closing in.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Dancing in the wind. Butterfly.
Evil looks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
Sacet. Oh, sacet.
Judgment. Quietly now. Busted. Lights out. Shudder.
Eye for an eye.
Things are about to get dicey.
You can't run. Crush. Flood of frost. Shudder. Rack and ruin.
I'll protect us.
Punishment.
Quietly now.
Crush. Beg for mercy. Judgment.
Masih like bro.
Illusion shattered.
Ills be gone.
Time to testify. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Swift is the swallow. Closing in. Butterfly.
Hunt them down. Ready.
Go as one.
Shine down.
Ills be gone. Up and away.
Loaded. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
my sword!
Time to testify. Ready.
Dancing in the wind.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Closing in.
Illusion shattered.
Swift as the swallow.
Into the shadows.
Butterfly.
Torn to oblivion. Wind, hear me.
Dancing in the wind.
There is no escape. Ready. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Atau kalau sampai itu lagi ribet ngalahinnya sih.
Another rude luck.
Game's up. Fun's over. Lights out.
You can't run.
Vengeance will be mine.
You're scared.
Shudder. Eye for an eye. Judgment.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah.
Let the show begin.
Punishment.
Gotcha.
Crush.
A gift for you.
Judgment.
Busted.
Beg for mercy.
Gotcha. Here comes the cash.
Shiver. You can't run. Flood of frost. Crush. Rack and ruin.
Let's dance. Hey,
Yeah. Shudder.
Busted. Quietly now.
Crush. Yeah.
Capek. Ya udah pagi. Saya nggak kerja. Biasanya anda jam segini kerja. Ya menentu. Total ada berapa sekarang? OTW, OTW. Oh, jam bangun sih.
this realm is truly beginning to thrive. If you ever have any... This realm is... If you ever have...
All right, this should do the trick. Ah, sharp eye, traveler. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Works like a charm for juvenile saurians suffering from appetite loss. Just one problem. It's too good. If juveniles without appetite issues eat it, let's just say they start binging. Case in point, a few days ago, Kakuku swiped 2 tablets while I wasn't looking, and...
Still got room for seconds, bro!
Oh, chat.
Looks like the flavor profile needs a tweak. Otherwise, Natlan's gonna have a juvenile saurian obesity epidemic shortly. Oof.
No way, bro!
What a place. Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice inside.
Hey, traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely, but... even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone. Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you. Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power, but if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help.
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way, I think it's finally time for a well-earned drink.
Go easy, though, yeah?
Don't worry, I said a drink. That means just one.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made this shot. The science of the canopy rays him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Mollypo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes, right? So cheer up.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough, and it'll be an even better one than yours.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name could beat Mollypo in our tribe? Unless... surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
Fantastic. Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you after that. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality. I can't help but feel a little worried.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly I'm just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Even if that job happens to be Archon. Come on, one more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead, for only then can the price be paid. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and by extension, me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on! Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa! Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her place in all this? What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me?
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. With everyone rallying together, I'm sure it won't be long before there's no trace left of the damage done by this war. The healing process, on the other hand, that's a bigger obstacle to overcome. Many are grieving, and there's simply no replacing the ones we lost. As the sun rises once more and we rediscover the ability to believe in the future, we must never forget their sacrifice. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in any other nation. My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret. I just hope they don't cause me any trouble over it.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronomical anomaly. And I don't expect much of a backlash. Meanwhile, we can look into it at our own pace. Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronomical anomaly. And I don't expect much of a backlash. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. All the work of the ancient name engravers 500 years ago, who made some special modifications to their names. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natlan since, albeit in a different form. For all we know, they may have already lived many new lives by now. And so, even though we will never meet again, they will always be by our side in one way or another. I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase "no one fights alone." As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natlan is not his only goal.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria. But somehow Paimon doubts it's that simple.
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background, I have a lot of respect for him. I don't think he has any ill intentions. Now, we should focus on the final battle. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
Aceh.
The outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Natland still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natland's future, I need your help.
Selesai dah. Oh, niat. Ngapain jalan-jalan nih mah, exploring gitu. Cerita sih. Gue juga sambil mau rebahan. Gue lagi malas gambar, padahal gue gambar gue lumayan. Uploadnya di match.
Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her? You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
I'd leave her be.
The
warriors of the Flower Feather clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
Caca.
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it. Well, in the Flower Feather clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukasaurs. Very few candidates make it through the process. Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset.
Halo bro. Iya ngoceh nih. Tau lah. Halo ya.
Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying, just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that. Yeah. People from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Koyer was trying to summon a Kukasaur to practice her flying. But the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only going to hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
Koyer still isn't giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we could get a cuckoo to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
It's a Cucusaur! Oh my gosh! Is this really happening? I did it! I summoned one! I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? Right now? I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So, I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers. Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers. Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a Cucusaur? Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Chaska! I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up-and-coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. He's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen him around.
If you say so.
Koyer! Chaska! Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Hospitality? Oh, that includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
Haha.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help!
The sooner everyone gets the news, the better.
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the obsidian totem pole later. Collier, let's get going.
Okay.
Alright, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow. He looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good. I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good. Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Rame. Mati cerita.
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chaska?
Chaska, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Legendary? Yep, that's us, alright.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a cuckoosaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best volcano cake! You gotta try it!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
Apa nih? Apa? Halo? Ngapain? Tikmat.
That's good.
Males.
Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way,
Gimana
Chaska,
gitu?
those kids really adore you. You're
Halo
way
ya.
better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force.
Baca keluarin aja. Mungkin kalau ada ini, ada budget.
Exactly. As long as
Imo.
other options are available,
Imo gue lagi
I try to
minimalis.
avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, gotta dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it.
Ugh.
It sticks out like a sore
Dah.
thumb.
Wait, are you
Funny.
running away?
First rule of conflict resolution?
Tidak.
Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Gue nih orang yang
Sorry about this.
tipenya
Just
lihat
stall on me,
visual.
okay?
Soalnya
I'll
bagus
explain
gue.
everything later.
Visual kurang nggak? Sama gue nih orang yang berorientasi pasif. Kalau gue nggak banyak deh. Apa tuh? Tujuh karakter gue. Ah, gitar Spanyol. Cuman gue ngeliatnya dari awal cuman keluarin dah.
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon. I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4.
Begitu. Dan 2 itu. Mumpung gua lagi belum gacain so. Ada?
Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild Kukusaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in human form.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this. It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again, I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh... In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter. Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you so long. I don't get to talk about my daughters much. Once I got going, I lost track of time. I should be getting back to work now. So, oh, Chaska. Help me talk some sense into her, won't you?
Nih, kenapa? Yang menyilaukan. Anak. Belum dibuka. Saking malesnya.
Hey, Chaska. Hey, Apa.
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say? I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan. But strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down. Well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one point. So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Natlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience and determination. All while battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part! They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space. Paimon is so full.
Well,
Kenyang.
if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alba? There's, something's come up.
Hmm?
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
Oh, well, much obliged. Cheska, the remaining wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize, and Junon spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Why do you never take off that mask anyway? You got a huge scar or something?
If you're so tough, why don't you take off my mask and see for yourself?
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Utoda?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually. The way things are with the tribe these days? I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore. Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Elder Alpa's perseverance is something else. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. I might not have the Kukasaur's approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there for yourself, you'll see why I love it so much. No problem. If you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me.
I didn't realize Chaska was out delivering the news. Looks like Alpa's finally learning how to delegate.
A retrial? What's the point? I pretty much treat life like it's a game. No Kukasaur's ever going to approve of that, no matter how many times I try.
Waskar, I can assure you, Kukasaurs wouldn't judge you for something like that.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit, or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you. Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm going to treat myself to a few more games of Eyes on the Feathered Prize.
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
He used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win you the Kukasaur's approval.
Are all Kukasaurs so strict? The ones in floating target balloons and Eyes on the Feathered Prize seem pretty chilled out.
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back. Giving a ride to someone who's unqualified endangers not only the rider, but also the Kukasaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences. So we have a mutual understanding with the Kukasaurs. If someone isn't up to standard, we have to reject them. Even if it means breaking their hearts.
Be prepared and stay safe.
It's not like I'm not trying.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again, huh?
Chaska? What are you doing here? Is something up?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon. Want to give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Koyer's gonna try again.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions, like you and Elder Alpa.
Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chaska and the Traveler. You're already here. I guess they told you already then. Come on, let's go train together.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you?
I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again.
Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Then will you train with me?
I mean...
Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go.
Wait! Hold on, slow down! I can't keep up!
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Koyer. You helped Koyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. You know, people often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Ya selesai.
It's been a few days since the battle. Hopefully the tribes are getting back to normal. The Flower Feather clan was hit the hardest, right? That's Chaska's tribe. Maybe we should check how everyone's doing. We might be able to help them out. We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
Ah,
Food goes down easier when it tastes good. But even when it doesn't, it's still edible. Just don't let anything go to waste. Sleep well? Looks like you're back to peak condition. Let's prepare to depart. Get some sleep. I'll be practicing my blade work for a while longer.